Auto driving mode activated. Good evening. We welcome you all to this National Technology Day celebrations. Red Talks International, promoted by Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society, extends a warm welcome to all the invitees and their families, guests, and all our team. Red Talks wish to extend a special welcome to the president of the today's program, Dr. Ratnakar D. Bala, Director Academics, IMRF Institute of Higher Education and Research, India. We also welcome our guest of honors, Dr. Chai Ching Tan, Professor, School of Management, Ma Long University, Chiang Rai, Thailand. Professor Dr. Stephen Onyango Odebro, Vice Chancellor Designate, University of Kigali, Rwanda, founding Vice Chairman of the Educational Management Society of Kenya, Professor, Department of Education Planning and Management, Masinde Mulrio, University of Science and Technology, Kakamega, Kenya. Professor Dr. G. Kupuram, Visiting Professor, Department of Human Evolutionary Biology and Applied Archaeology, School of Science, Turkana University, Lodwar, Kenya. Dr. Zaira Zaman Chaudhary, Industrial Training Coordinator, Nanotechnology and Catalyst Research Center, University of Malaya, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Dr. P. Vijayvani, Space Coordinator, India, Headquarters, West Midland, United Kingdom. Thank you all. Now I request Dr. Chai Ching Tan, Professor, School of Management, Ma Long University, Chiang Rai, Thailand, to speak few words.
Good evening, everyone, and it is my honor to be able to share something I would share on national technology. Nation and technologies on the eve of this National Technology Day, organized by the Red Talks International for recognizing the awards of these awardees. And I would like to share something on this nation and technology, the role of technologies in nation. And I think it's very, very important. Each of us know how well technology has shaped our daily lives and societies. And we continues to believe and has the evidence that this the pace of this influencing will be accelerated and intensifying. And one of the examples is that this global IoT, the Internet of Things markets, which was I think was a couple of hundred billion US dollars back in 2019, and suddenly, and they are expecting to reach US dollars trillions, thousands, maybe thousands, 1.5 trillions US dollars by 2027, which is 5-6 years from now. And so the rogue is getting more and more intensified, and the prevalence, especially with these artificial intelligence technologies, and our lives and societies are more relying on this system. Such as in maintaining our national society. There is recently, there is, I think it was on May 8th, there was also broadcasted, I'm sure everywhere, but I saw from NBC News that the colonial pipelines in USA was being interrupted by this was hacked by this by people. And until you pay the money, your pipelines will not be able to function properly. And so national securities are very important. So technology and national securities are very much in alignment and needs to be taken care of carefully. And I will demonstrate a couple of other example perspective of the national issues, such as national growth and things like that. And so applications of AI diversified in nature. So would like to demonstrate some of these AI characteristics, such as facial recognition, populations control, resource management, water management, manufacturing application, education, smart cities, and so on and so forth. There is one example in which I saw on Wall Street journals in China, and they were using artificial intelligence in the classroom, and such as with these headbands and with these cameras and artificial intelligence in the cloud computing system, they are able to analyze the students' attention level and sends the analysis reports to these the chat rooms and parents. And so everybody can look at it and tell the current state of situation of their children's in the classroom education. And headbands that also measures the concentration, and in fact also had made students more attentive, and they do interviews a lot of students wearing the headbands and the progress of these reports, performances in the classrooms and examinations, and they show significant improvement. So it does influence directly or indirectly. Also, we have seen smart cities, for example, to take behavior of the jaywalkers, their behaviors, and if you are not doing something correctly, following the rules and regulations of this traffic, your images will instantly be broadcasted on the screen, on the traffic screen, for instance, or some big broadcasters platform, and your fine will be sent automatically, instantaneously to your cell phone. And so this is very it really kind of also educating each of them to be disciplined. So it really flexible with especially with the computer programming and the technology. It becomes very, very flexible by analyzing this big data, this big nationwide data on the traffic across all the big city, for instance, in cloud computing and artificial intelligence, self-learning, because they have the self-learning capability. These some of the places, the controllers, they demonstrate that these integrations of artificial intelligence and these IoTs and so on and so forth in the traffic management really integrate, and all these analyzed data and information that they have never think that it was useful, and they integrate them and change the paradigm, change the way of their thinking of managing the traffic from reactive to very proactive, because the artificial intelligence can self-learn and transforms, and see things that we are not able to see easily. And so it becomes very contributable to the traffic management. And so other daily life examples include smart public services. For instance, in some of the cities, big cities nowadays, you can see the autonomous navigations of buses where they can change lane, accelerate, or emergency braking. And so that can take away the stressful drivers, right? And the drivers still can be maintained there, but this AI can take over all these all the others importance function. And artificial intelligence and robots can also be seen in restaurants, serving right to your table seamlessly. So robots can arrange and slot it into the proper area, and where they can, using pneumatic or whatever, they can send the materials down to your table, and then the robots on your table, on your conveyor belt, on the restaurant, in the restaurants, can serve you. And it activates a very interesting technology theme-based restaurant. So it also promotes national images and national productivities, and so technologies and nations really has an interrelationship if we do look at it carefully. And I hope that today's very short sharing would give us some perspective on the relationship between technologies and a nation in a more daily life relevance manner. Artificial and IoTs in retails, we have seen it, and automatic payment through mobile, cutting down all the it's cutting down the food wastage because not only these automatic payments and making convenience to these consumers and cashless society, but I think the key other very important thing is that with this uh, artificial intelligence and camera or those sensors picking up what kind of things are being chosen, they can process these preferences, they can process these stock instantaneously, and they can analyze so many things, and that would streamline the logistics and also the purchasing requirement. So it kind of really precise selling, and so it reduces all the waste tremendously, and it benefits the society, so we can have more profit and use that profit to do contribution, voluntary contribution to the society and in our corporate social responsibility. Artificial intelligence so therefore can really improve retail productivity. Artificial intelligence can also help to categorize fashion attributes. For instance, they can go to the using the cameras and look on the streets or people shopping the fashion to analyze what kind of dress they are wearing, and categorizing them. Was that skirt? Was that what kind of design? And then they can see the patterns. This is induction, and it can prescribe what things should match these customers. So it is a very much inductive competency, prescriptive competency, very much the data driven competency that we have not seen before. The technology has grown tremendously. And artificial intelligence in medical devices, we have seen that because they are so capable technologies, they are able to read the images, so the pathologist can easily look at the reading of the artificial intelligence reports and make decisions, rather than we have the doctors have to spend a lot of time reading those images. So it really reduces these shortages of these medical doctors and the requirements. These doctors paying attention to this time on this images reading to others more key information, key functional areas, and use that as a complement. So artificial intelligence, therefore, technologies secure and to fosters our nation development. I think personally, and according to what I have just explained, a few examples, that it has to be the key focus area in higher learning institution. So we really have to stress on computer programming and also teaching them the ethical perspective and strategic utilization, business relevancy, and so on and so forth. So seeing this example, it would be not difficult to realize that technology does safeguard a stable and therefore a productivity induced, favorable or productive environment to support national strategy, national growth, and economic progresses. And in fact, if you look at there is one book, Future Smart by James Canton. You can look at Amazon.com. Whether we like it or not, in the current in the prevalence and of this technology, we are in a technological stage of game changing, and this is the author saying, and I think perhaps life changing too. So to sum up my sharing, we are shifting from the dominations of innovation. So everybody, I think nowadays we are still focusing on innovation. I think we are slowly shifting to maybe intelligentization. Intelligence still high, but the innovation to intelligentization. The key is now, can we make the intelligentizations taking root in a strong ethical principle towards a more objectivistic, universalist ethics? Okay, so in a sense that you and me quickly can agree that this is a very ethical principle, okay, such as Kenshin's categorical imperatives and the golden rules, right? If you want to do something, you would also expect somebody to do something to you. Otherwise, you would not do it. That is a very good, strong ethical principles. And so, thank you once again for the Red Talks International and the invitation. And I'm very honored to be able to share a very few thoughts on the relationship between our nation, daily lives, and the technology, and seeing the trend. And also, you can also realize that the competency also need to be matched up with all this pace of technological development, and the trend is never decelerating, and it's accelerating very rapidly until James Canton, the authors of The Future Smart, talk about that it is a game changing, and I think it's also a life changing too. So thank you very much once again, and I am proud of all these awardees, and I congratulate all of you and wish you all the best, and thank you for your contribution in our society. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Professor Dr. G. Kupuram, Visiting Professor, Department of Human Evolutionary Biology and Applied Archaeology, School of Science, Turkana University, Lodwar, Kenya, to speak few words.
Good evening, uh, my dear participants and delegates at the Red Talks International. I'm indeed privileged to sit before you to witness the global and academic awards instituted by the MRF on May the 11th, that is today, being the National Technology Day. And this day has been rightly remembered by Dr. Ratnakar and his IMRF organizational stakeholders to felicitate all those scholars who have excelled in science and technology, because this day is meant to recognize the talents, the calibers, and the abilities of scientists and engineers and so on. And today, May 11th, being a National Technology Day, was meant to commemorate the testing of the Pokhran missiles, nuclear test, and other missile test in Rajasthan on May 11th, 1999, being a very important achievement of India in the field of space, science and technology, and others. And this National Technology Day was instituted by our late President, Dr. Abdul Kalam, and our late Prime Minister, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, to commemorate the glories of the advancement of India in the field of science and technology, and India being the fifth country in the world among the Committee of Nuclear Nations to steer the progress of our nation in all ways. And we should thank the political leadership and to all the scientists who have enabled this day as a very great day. It shows us how technology changes the world and looks into the future of technology. In fact, it is creating an inspiration for all the scholars, for all the citizens of our country, and how we started from the Stone Age today to the reaching the computer age, that is from the wheels to the smart age, in fact, or the computer age or the cyber age. This shows the a tremendous impact on our life. In fact, technology has been the strongest and fastest growing industry. In fact, and even in this COVID 19 surge, which is really affecting our country in many ways. Amazon has been the real precursor to help us in giving us all sorts of, or delivering us all sorts of things at our doorstep. Although it has gained too much of profits to make mankind at comfort and at ease. This technology day, actually, on this day, we have invented the Ansa aircraft 3, the Trishul missiles, and huge profits have been amassed by the defense and the development research organization, including many other private organizations. Not only that, on the private sector, we have the digital online classes, online degrees, and online jobs, and every digital platforms actually uses artificial intelligence in at this very moment. Today, technology keeps us connected, organized, in a healthy and a safer environment, where it is education, health, agriculture, food, entertainment has never been a problem for our society in this critical and crucial times. The WhatsApp or applications really are affecting our day-to-day human lives, and today we talk to you on different aspects of social, political, cultural, and many other problems, uh, which brings all our ideas together way forward. And that is why today we are proud to stand in before you to celebrate the 30th National Technology Day. And any advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. We have to stop optimizing for programmers, and we have to start optimizing for users. In fact, technology has exceeded humanity. We have to devise new model, making the old models obsolete. And today is a reminder of all the achievements of engineers and scientists. And technology is made by people. It is just a tool, in fact, and we have to motivate our students and future generations to wisely use technology for our future, even the mental health. I thank Dr. Ratnakar for having giving me a wonderful opportunity to talk in these Red Talks. In fact, and I'm so much honored because I think the IMRF organization is doing a wonderful job in awarding different kinds of excellence awards to people who have worked in many different fields. I encourage them to come forward to work more ingenuinely, because if you need indigenous and ingenuine art and technology, culture, artistic creation, so and so on, so that we can sustain a very free India. In fact, and Indians are known all over the world for their, I mean to say, deserving contributions. And all the participants in this Zoom conference on this May 11th may be honored, and all our past scientists and engineers may have a very strong, deep, heartfelt obituaries. In fact, let their soul rest in peace for what they have discovered. Let me thank our late President Abdul Kalam for what he has done for our Indian scientific advancement, our late Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and so on. They are wonderful citizens, glorious men. Likewise, I thank Dr. Ratnakar for having profusely always come out to open his screen for the world, for his nation, for his state, so that he gets people from different walks of life to share their ideas. And he's a perfect awareness creator human being. He and his family, God bless them. God bless his initiative. God bless his endeavors, and IMRF staff people who have been working tirelessly to make IMRF a globally conscious organizations in their professional advancements. My hearty congratulations to them. God will bless them. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Dr. Zaira Zaman Chaudhary, Industrial Training Coordinator, Nanotechnology and Catalysis Research Center, University of Malaya, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, to speak few words.
Hello, hi, this is Dr. Zaira Zaman Chaudhary. Good day to you all. I am from Nanotechnology and Catalysis Research Center, Nanopet, University Malaya, Malaysia. Today we are present on this great eve, that is National Technology Day, which is always celebrated on 11th May, India, after 1999 onwards. This one was actually done for nuclear tests of India on nuclear tests done by India on 1998. Based on the success history of that one, India is celebrating the National Technology Day every year on 11th May. The motive and theme of this day is to motivate the young generation, our new generation, uh, to make them understand about the impact of science and technology and its application for sustainable development and economic growth of a country. The development should be in such a way that it should aid in economic development of the country, and the development should be also sustainable. So what is sustainable development? Sustainable development refers to a mode of human development in which resources we aims to we aims to meet human needs while ensuring the sustainability of natural system and the environment. So there should be a need. It can be improve the human life and future generation also, not only this generation, the future generation also. It should promote resource technology. It should provide basic human need. It should see the agricultural necessity, accommodating city development. It should control climate change. It should go for sustainable biodiversity. In 2013, the Economic and Social Council showed us that it put a spotlight on the science, technology, and innovation for economic growth of a country. It showed that the potential of culture and related national and international policies in promoting sustainable development. It put the spotlight that what is the impact of science, technology, and innovation for promoting the sustainable development and achieving the Millennium Development Goals, that is we call MDGs. So the required phenomenon, the agenda under MDGs taken was fostering access to knowledge, increasing productivity, industrialization, economic growth of a nation, creating decent jobs, promoting health and access to essential drugs, achieving food security through sustainable equitable agricultural system, and raising production and income, especially smallholder farms, promoting renewable energies and technologies in order to respond to the dual challenges and reducing energy poverty while mitigating climate change. Our impact of science and technology, we have to be aware that we are doing in a climate friendly way, not destroying it. Mother nature, we have to care our mother nature. Science and technology are continuously evolving, influenced by structural shift in the world economy, the steady globalization of innovative activities, the rise in new access, the ways of innovating. Thus, it is investigated the effect of science, technology, and innovation on the competitiveness and economic growth for a macroeconomic level. It is already investigated for different countries. It is found that countries that have science, technology, innovation-based economic policies and strategies have great superiority and sustainable competitive advantage in not only global competitiveness but also economic growth and development, leading to wealth and welfare of the whole nation. So this is all from my side. So the message is science and technology, development of science and technology, innovation. This has globalization effect. So whatever we are doing today, we are responsible for our tomorrow also. So it should be in eco-friendly way. All our research, R&D development, our innovation, this should be helpful for mankind. Thank you all. This is all from my side. This is Dr. Zaira Zaman Chaudhary. Stay safe, stay healthy, and let us pray for all of us to be blessed by God, and this disease should go away, this COVID-19 which we are suffering through, it should go away quickly, and we should pray for all of us. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you, Prof. Ratnakar and his team and all other honorable guests for listening to me. Thank you all. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, madam. Now I invite Professor Dr. Stephen Onyango Odebro, Vice Chancellor Designate, University of Kigali, Rwanda, founding Vice Chairman of the Educational Management Society of Kenya, Professor, Department of Education Planning and Management, Masinde Muliro, University of Science and Technology, Kamamenga, Kenya, to give the keynote address.
Our guest of honor, sir, Professor Dr. Chai Ching-Tang, who is a Professor, School of Management, Mai Fah Luang University in Thailand. Invited guests led by Professor Dr. G. Kupram, a visiting professor at the Department of Human Evolutionary Biology and Applied Archaeology, Turkana University College, which is a constant college in Kenya. Other invited guests like Dr. Zaira Zaman Chaudhry, Industrial Training Coordinator at Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Dr. P. Vijay Vani, a Space Coordinator in India and the United Kingdom. The director of this program, Professor Dr. Ratnakar D. Bala. Other invited guests, families, friends, and colleagues who are watching this presentation, my family members, my wife and children. It's a privilege to be invited for an award of this magnitude, the Global Academic and Technology Awards, and also a privilege to make a presentation today on this very, very auspicious day. I want to say good afternoon, those who are outside Kenya, good evening. My presentation will be based on advances in science and technology, and specifically in education, and I'll lay focus in developing countries. My name, as you can see, I'm Professor Dr. Stephen Odebero, an associate professor of education planning at the Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology in Kenya. My other details like telephone number and email address are shown, and this paper is presented to the Global Academic and Technology Awards 2021, the National Technology Day, organized by the Red Talks Day International, headquartered in Andhra Pradesh, India. I will start by doing a small introduction by quoting our forefathers and philosophers, Aristotle, Plato, and some of the areas outside come from the google.com. Aristotle defines technology as a techno-epistemology, as an arrangement of techniques to possibly serve the attainment of human ends. According to him, technological knowledge is the productive knowledge. It's actually the outcome of a capacity of doing according to reason. So when we look at technology from the Aristotle point of view, is the main reason of technology would be to serve people, to make the lives of the people better. That's the attainment of human ends. Plato, on the other hand, in his works, he looks at technology as an artisan. It's some kind of art. In other words, the universe is created as an entity. It's a technological creation. It does not look at the universe as having been created by God, but it looks at it as an art. And indeed, when you look at the universe, you see many amazing things like the stars, the sun, you look at the moon, and so forth. According to him, those are artistic works which somebody sat down somewhere and created. And so everything they're doing in terms of technological advancement, creation, and so forth, is a creation of some kind of thinking, systematic thinking. artistic thinking to make the human life better. According to Google.com, science encompasses the systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment. So Google emphasizes the issue of experiment, the issue of observation, and the issue of systematic study. It's not something that is an art, it's a once-off kind of thing, but it must be systematic. That means it must be done continuously on and on and on to be able to come up with some observable outcome. And so, according to Google.com, technology, therefore, is the application of this scientific knowledge for all practical purposes. So, knowledge attained from science is not knowledge on its own sake, but it's knowledge that's supposed to be practical. Practical means supposed to be useful to the day-to-day running of the society and the betterment of the humanity. And so, for the purpose of this paper, we have therefore defined science and technology as the development of scientific and technological knowledge and capacity for the betterment of humanity. So what is the importance of science and technology, if that is the case? Studies of science and technology do provide students with insights on how different processes of knowledge are initiated and progressed. It also provides insight of how innovative technological processes are developed, employed, and increased in importance. Sometimes it may just be that one thing that people already know, but you do some kind of study so that that thing which people know can increase in its importance. You can give it a different perspective. And when you give it a different perspective, then the knowledge has increased and the importance of that thing has also increased. Look, for example, at computers. At some point, we looked at computers for the sake of replacing the copy typists, the photocopiers, not photocopiers, but the typing machines, which used to make a lot of noise. You'd go to offices and you hear tap, 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 tap. But somebody comes up with the computers and they bring some new importance on typing, where you can even correct on the desktop and simply produce a document that is already fine, instead of having to come up, bring white out and all that. So that particular technological advancement of typewriters improved on by computers increased its importance. And so science and technology continues to creation of new knowledge and leads to the utilization of new knowledge to boost the prosperity of human lives. And you can say that the computers, for example, have ended up boosting the prosperity of all our lives, your life and my life. And so it also leads to solution of various problems facing society. In terms of time, technology has increased and has eased things. It has eased work, reduced time. When you want to send money from here to Kuala Lumpur, for example, it's a matter of seconds, not having to go look for a place where you are going to, for example, go to a post office, queue, and then send money. Takes like a week. Sometimes you're not sure whether the money will reach or not, but technology will make sure that you're able to see that the money is being delivered. So the role of science and technology in education is something that is worth of consideration. So this paper now focuses on the role of science and technology, and specifically in education, which is my area, and particularly in terms of aiding teaching and learning processes. I'll speak briefly about this and say that science and technology has led to advancement in teaching and learning via mobile telephony, the laptops, the tablets, Wi-Fi connections, the mass media, e.g. radio, TV, YouTube, digital newspapers, and etc., etc. It has provided interactive experience for learners through WhatsApp, SMS, Extender, Bluetooth, Moodle platform, the Zoom technology, which we are now using to interact. I'm able to see you, you're able to see me. And this is all the product of science and technology. and more specifically, science and technology has broken barriers of boundaries. It has created, which had been created by distance. Through, initially we had things like video conferencing, but Zoom has now come in, and Zoom is making the barriers look like a thing of the past. In fact, during this period of the COVID-19 pandemic, teaching and learning is still going on in many schools, still going on in universities. The barriers created by the COVID-19 pandemic are looking like a small thing because of technology. I want each and every one of you who is listening to me in this room to ask himself, how would the world have been like if COVID-19 came to affect humanity and there wasn't technology at all? So all of us will be housed in their houses, eating from there, sleeping there, perhaps rarely going outside. It means all learning would have ended, meeting would have ended, and the world would be a very difficult place. Some people would have died of perhaps stress of having to sit in one place, not able to meet the loved ones. And the students would not have learned at all. It would have taken, like in Kenya since 2019, schools were open briefly and then closed. So it means for 2 years or 1.5 years, they'll be seated at home learning nothing. But I can tell you with technology of Zoom, the Teams, the Google Meet, the Google Maps, teaching and learning process are still going on. In my university where I am, I've been teaching through and through. In fact, after this, I should be able to get into class and teach. And the students will come to simply sit for exams for 2 weeks and they progress. So technology has improved even the assessment methods. A lot of people think that assessment methods cannot go on online. Far from truth, because online digital exams measure various skills and it's done in real time. You have seen some of you in marketers who say, can you give us your assessment of this product? As you click on the button, he's seeing. As they click in the US, he's seeing. So if I was administering an IQ test, or if I was administering something on this, some book written by Daniel Coleman. Daniel Coleman is the author of Social Intelligence, and he's writing about emotional intelligence. The title of the book is Emotional Intelligence. So emotional intelligence is something which can be tested online using technology, where you simply come up with specific questions. And depending on the manner and way in which the person responding answers those questions, then you're able to know whether that person is emotionally intelligent or not. And it's gaining ground as a very recent area. So I wish to say that technology has taken us that far, even in terms of improved assessment methods, and it's real time. Science and technology has also increased accessibility to education and training through MOOCs and Coursera technologies. MOOCs is massive open online courses. Massive open online courses are mainly found in the United States of America. They have various centers of MOOCs. In Europe, there are various centers of MOOCs. I think Asia, I suspect, could be 1 or 2 centers. But in Africa, there isn't a single center for MOOCs. That therefore means that massive open online courses in Africa have not been adapted owing to the negativity or lack of technology or insufficient technology, so to speak. But it's something that technology has made accessible. This is a situation where you have so many people accessing online courses at one time. And there are certain requirements, which I don't want to go into right now, that the number of people who are accessing online courses or training have to reach before it can be called a MOOCs or a MOOCs technology. So that accessibility to education, accessibility to knowledge is something that has come up because of science and technology, and we allowed it for it. It has also increased fun in teaching and learning through animation, the video labs, WhatsApp chats, and etc. In my class, for example, I always tell my students that I want to interact with you. As I talk If you find there's something you're not understanding, if you find there's something that you need your colleagues to learn through your own experience, then you simply send me through WhatsApp. We chat, we communicate. So as I sit, as I give my own demonstration and experiences, the students are also giving me their own demonstrations and experiences through WhatsApp chat. And if I find one that is very interesting, I'm able to generally share with the entire class. And some of it becomes real fun when a student realizes it is idea or idea that is being shared in class. It is fun. The issue of e-laboratories has made even labs cheaper, so that we don't have to buy those very expensive chemicals that are even harmful. Chemicals in the labs have now been prepared. If I want zinc component, if I want any other um, um, chemicals to mix and get some solution, I don't need to go for the physical chemicals. I only need to go to the lab and I say, if, for example, you have a Bunsen burner and you want zinc to mix with a different type, I'm not a good scientist, and get a certain solution, you simply go to the lab and it becomes very cheap and safer for the child, safer for the learner, because you're able to appreciate the color of the chemical and you're able to appreciate the process. You're able to appreciate the outcome. Unlike before, myself, when I was learning science, and it's not one I didn't do very well, I'm not trying to justify that I'm a poor chemist or physicist, but I'm just saying that when you're using labs, then it's much cheaper. A teacher can revisit an experiment without having to waste a lot of chemicals, and it makes it possible for him to do that than what used to be there, that if these are the chemicals you're given for the term, then you have to do with that. Sometimes small schools could not even be able to buy the chemicals, and therefore you go to the exams and meet a Bunsen burner, you meet a particular chemical and a compound for the first time in the examination, and you're expected to do well and compare yourself to those who got those things, which is quite something. There are also the issues of ebooks and libraries, which have come on board through science and technology, and they are more convenient than physical books. They're more accessible, they're more reliable. You can read and read at any time. Library, you have to be there at a specific time. But the ebooks, even at night, you'll be surprised that I prepared this lecture, this talk at night. I woke up at 3, read for 2 hours, got my examples and so forth, which I'm now using. If I was to wait for the library, perhaps this talk would not have taken off as of now. So you can just carry your phone or your laptop, but you have several books. You have a whole library with you wherever you go, and you're still able to do your study, do your research, and produce the findings. So with those, we say that science and technology has brought us home. We are where we are supposed to be, and God is in this. But what are the challenges facing science and technology? There is nothing that comes without its own challenges. And these challenges should not by any way make us believe that science is really a bad thing. It is a good thing, but these are challenges which I want to mention so that we see how to come up with the solutions to these challenges. Now, I start by saying that there are some people who engage in science without knowing they're doing science. We have what we call poor scientific methodological write-ups, leading to wrong scientific deductions and outputs. Assuming I was doing a paper, assuming I was doing a study, a scientific study that has to come up with certain conclusions and recommendations, I am under obligation to observe proper methodological approaches. If I don't get the methodologies right, then the deductions and the inferences are poor. I can say without fear of contradiction that a lot of us in the universities, a lot of us in research organizations, hardly, and I say hardly, understand the methodologies properly. The outcome is that what we end up with is a finding, but the deductions cannot be replicated or they cannot be useful for humanity. So lack of understanding of most of these scientific and technological advancements, especially by those in social sciences, end up giving deductions that can even mess up the whole humanity. And people don't quite understand that when you make deductions on the basis of poor methods, then you are harming society. I have recommended that there should be a solution to this lack of understanding. I have recommended a multidisciplinary approach to science, to research, to scientific research. But let me not talk about recommendations now. I can come back to it later. Another challenge is that there's hardly much consideration of the impact of social science, or the impact of science and technology advancement on individual people, the impact of science and advancement in technology on communities and on the environment. And I'll take a good example of these things we're using, the mobile telephone. I'm not sure that many people understand the negative side effects of this telephone. They have totally been ignored. I'm not sure that there is any country in the world that is informing its citizens about the negative effects of the telephone, the mobile phones that you walk around with. When I was doing my postgraduate, actually when I was doing my doctorate degree at Egerton University in Kenya, I came across one professor, Professor Fred Ngesa of Egerton University. He refused to buy a telephone. And every time you wanted to talk to him, you had to either wait when he's in the department or wait when he's in the house so that you make a telephone call towards the landline. Even the vice chancellor wanting to talk to him will wait when he's in the department and you call on the landline he receives. Or you wait when he's at home and you call him on landline and he will receive. But mobile, he just said, I'm not going to buy this because nobody has told me the negative effects of the mobiles. But I know too many, the mobiles have several negative effects. It can lead to psychological trauma. The phones have a negative effect even on the eyes. The other day I was checking my son with a phone, he's only about 20 years. And I put full lights. It was in darkness. When I looked at it and I said, my goodness, you still have your eyes. But it was my responsibility to tell him that you have to control these things, otherwise it's going to spoil your eyes. He had put maximum light. Contrasting with the darkness, it was just impossible. There are people who perhaps have even gone mad because of these telephones, but they don't know. There are people who are quarreling in the houses, not because of the content of the phone, but because of the other rays and psychological impact effects of the telephones, and they don't know. There are people who cannot eat. There are people who have gotten cancers because of, I'm told, the 3G or 4G network support systems and so forth. Is this information out there in the public? Do people know that science and technology advancement is the one that is leading to all this? This needs to come out. So there's also the long-term harmful effects on people, which has led to public mistrust and resentment of the advancements. I've given the case of Professor Frederick Ngesa. There have been some social effects in science and technology, advancements such as equity concerns that could lead to intergenerational inequity. One question that we should be asking ourselves is that when we are partaking of this science and technology, where is the equity impact of it? How many people, for example, can afford the telephones, and of what social class are they? In a country, say for example, developing countries like Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, Rwanda, Burundi, Somalia, Ethiopia, Eritrea, and so forth. If you were to do a study to find out the ownership of telephones by socioeconomic status, where would it lead you to? Are the people who are socially unendowed enjoying the services of technology as much as those who are socially endowed? The answer is no. And therefore, at the end of 5, 10 years, 20 years, 100 years, where is this world going to be in terms of equity? Is this generation, are these inequalities that exist now going to be exacerbated? Are they going to be increased or lowered because of modern telephony, because of technology? If you ask me, there's going to be more intergenerational inequity than we have right now. The other challenges have to do with the known cases of intellectual theft in science and technology, in discoveries, innovations. And I've given the example of Safaricom M-Pesa innovation. Yesterday, I was reading a case where somebody in South Africa discovered that please call me, whereby if I'm calling you on phone and I don't find you, I leave a telephone message so that you can call me back. He also gave a discovery, an innovation where if I don't have money, perhaps I'm in a hard situation, I want support from my family, I simply go to mobile and I send a text message, please call me, and you're able to call me and explain the problem. He has been paid by Safaricom, which is the leading mobile provider in Kenya. He supported them with that innovation of please call me. He was being paid 370 million for that innovation. But he says, over my dead body, this is too little. He wants over 7 billion, the equivalent of Kenyan shillings. So if you give me 370, it's hardly a billion. He wants over 7. I don't know whether they're going to agree. The matter, I think, is heading to court. But what shocks me is the very person who innovated the exchange of money through Safaricom M-Pesa. This was an innovation of Kenya by a Kenyan young man who gave Safaricom the innovation that if you want to make money, use the telephone mobile technology to send money and let people be charged for sending money using mobile telephony. I suspect he was paid peanuts. People are saying if there is anybody who is supposed to be rich in the world right now, it's supposed to be that gentleman. And the gentleman is supposed to be now equated to people like Bill Gates, who started computer technology. Because myself, for example, I send money a lot. Businessmen and women send money through Safaricom M-Pesa a lot. If, for example, his agreement included for every telephone mobile transfer, he'd be paid just 5 cents or 10 cents, this person will be the richest human being. And for the next 10, 20, 100 years, this person was going to be the richest person perhaps in the world or something closer to that. But because of the issues of patenting and so forth, he was paid some little money. He got satisfied with maybe 100,000 to 300,000, and there he is. Safaricom continues being rich and is there. It's also expensive to implement most of the scientific technological innovations in education. And only rich countries seem to enjoy the benefits of MOOCs, which is concentrated in European and American continents, and I think even Australian continents. And poor countries like Kenya, poor countries like Zimbabwe, where do we find ourselves? As others become richer, we become poorer because we cannot afford to purchase very expensive technologies. Some professors have negative attitude to some technological advancement, and hence it makes it difficult for them to use emerging technologies in teaching and learning, especially in education institutions. I happen to be the founding father, the founding professor of the Directorate of Open and Distance e-learning, where I'm making this video recording. And I can tell you, I fought a war in Senate. Every time I went there to say we are going to teach online, I was shut down by my senior professors. Fortunately, the then Vice Chancellor, Professor Frederick Otieno, was in support because he had worked in South Africa, where the NISA, University of South Africa, had initiated online learning and teaching in sciences, in social sciences, and so forth. So he told them that, look, don't oppose technology. There are many things, and I want to be on record today. Whoever will watch this video, know that there are many things you can fight. But among the things you can fight, it's not technology. You can't fight technology. Those professors now follow technology faithfully, as if they're following the Bible, especially after we had a problem with COVID-19 and universities were closed. They had to choose whether to keep their jobs or adapt technology. And a lot of them come to me and tell me what you did was something good. You started the Odin, you developed Odin. Other people have come in. My good friend who is recording me today, Mr. Songo, and then Dr. Nguka. I want to appreciate that they picked up what we started. And other universities in Kenya and around the globe are now coming to Masinde Bro University of Science and Technology, where I serve, to be able to learn how we made it. And it really pleases my heart. There has also been proliferation of online fraud, which has led to negative perception of some of the technological advancements. Let me give a classic example of Safaricom M-Pesa technology. Me, I've lost a lot of money. And I'm sure a lot of people lose money. Somebody just sends you, says your child is in hospital, please send 10,000, and you send, only to realize that that money was going to a fraud. But if they come up with ways of forestalling the fraud, technology is something that we should all accept. Lack of strict protocols, policies, and laws governing scientific and technological advancement in some developing countries has led to bigger harms. I want to say that we need protocols, we need policies, we need laws for technological advancements. It's not everybody that will come up with technology that is useful. Some are harmful. But if we have policies which must be followed the way the doctors do, then perhaps we can forestall some of the bigger harmful effects of technological advancement and science. So what are some of the suggested solutions to the challenges I've mentioned above? To improve the quality of scientific outputs, higher education institutions and research institutions should engage more scientists in continuous scientific trainings, especially in methodology, especially in research. And in Kenya, we have seen organizations like PASGA, Partnership in African Social Governance Research, UNESCO, an international body which all of us know, International Institute of Education Planning, African Population Health and Research Center, Institute of Policy Research, ETC. They have engaged in continuous trainings. So what we need is people who do their PhDs, their masters, when they become professors in universities, let us not stop training. Training in methodology should be continuous. And I've already pointed out that if there's any area that is weak, is the area of methodology. And once a study is poor in methodology, the outcomes are just as poor as the study itself. So let us also promote multidisciplinary approaches to research and the cooperation between natural sciences, social sciences, and technology. Encourage holistic approach to problem solving, and encourage sensitization, awareness to the public to explain inherent limitations of the scientific research outputs and technology innovations. Very important. So that the public is aware of the limitations. The public is aware of where it hurts, the problems that they are likely to encounter as they partake of technology. Obviously, if the positive effects are more than the harmful effects, we are under obligation to partake of technology. But sometimes it's not just the positive effects that make us say, let us partake of this technology, especially if the harmful effects are so dangerous to generations. Efforts should be stepped up to give developing countries better access to scientific expertise and technological innovators to mentor the upcoming scientists and innovators. The issue of mentorship, I think developing countries owe us, they owe us developing countries mentorship. Legally, I want to say that developed countries have no obligation. Legally, they have no obligation to mentor us. But because all of us are children of God, stemming from Adam and Eve, they have a social responsibility to ensure that technological advancements are not a preserve of the rich, developed nations, the United States of America, Britain, Germany, India, Japan, China. There has been a lot in terms of technological advancements in those countries. When you compare the developed and developing countries in terms of these advancements, you get a feeling that we're lacking something as humanity. We are possibly existing as animals. When you look at the way some people live in developing countries, and you look at the opulence with which people in developing countries stay, and they have no idea what is happening. They have no idea how they need to help these other people. Then you get a feeling that we must do something. Do you want to tell me that developing countries should continue importing needles, razor blades, spoons? You want to tell me developing countries should continue importing paper? And I dare say even motor vehicles. The first motor vehicle during the Industrial Revolution in Germany was in the 18th century. This is over 100 years, 300 years. Up to now, developing countries have not made their own vehicles. Kenya cannot make its own vehicle. You want to tell me that even tiles which come from soil should be a technology that should be purchased from developed countries? I refuse to be convinced. And I want somebody to come up and convince me that Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and other developing countries should import tiles, should import needles, should be importing cups and plates, should be importing sufurias, should be importing timber, should be importing chairs from outside countries. I need to be convinced more than the situation is now. In other words, if developed countries were to come to developing countries in the name of mentorship and say, we want to take you through how to make a motor vehicle, even if it means some payment, so be it. So that, but you see, they want them to continue being in perpetual poverty of technology, so that they can sell their own technology. That is a very sadistic way of looking at technological advancement, if you ask me. And so policymakers must also accept that for certain key decisions in scientific research and development must inform policy. You see, if we don't embrace science, scientific research to inform policy, you sit down somewhere because you're a powerful bureaucrat and you make a decision that is not informed by science. At the end of the day, that policy which you have come up with, it harms people. But if you allow proper science to inform policy, then a lot of times, many of the things which are put in place will be thoroughly thought out, and therefore, the advancement of humanity will be guaranteed. The scientific and technological community should consider adapting and implementing an international ethical code of conduct for all scientists, similar to the Hippocratic oath taken by physicians when they are graduating with the MBCHB degrees. And the Hippocratic oath, maybe a lot of us may not know what it is. This is simply a sworn agreement by physicians when they become doctors. It was written by one Greek physician called Hippocrates, who lived from 1460 to 377 BC. He lived for about 77 years. But he had already known that a doctor must swear a certain oath of practice, for him to be effective and to serve humanity better. And so, this Hippocratic Hippocratic Oath has several subscriptions. There are about 5, 6, 7 if you summarize them. Could be more depending on the way you interpret. One is that we must openly be able to share knowledge. And we should treat to benefit the ill, but not to harm or to do harm. So in that Hippocratic Oath, it simply says, do no harm. Your interpretation is what matters. Can you imagine if doctors did not swear this and therefore simply harmed people the way they wanted? Your enemies would look for a doctor, your physician, and they will tell your physician, does he come here? Yes. In fact, he called me today. He's coming for treatment of stomachache. Instead of giving you an injection that treats you, they'll just give you an injection which you go back home and you die peacefully. I've not seen people who kill others. Even the worst of presidents, even dictators, like in Egypt, it took a demonstration of the Egyptians for the president of Egypt to be dethroned. It did not take a doctor to administer harmful medicine to kill the president of Egypt. In Zimbabwe, Robert Mugabe had lived for as long as I've lived on this world as a president, but he never took a doctor to kill him using medicine. They always treated him. It took a revolution. In French Revolution, 1789 to 1914, when the French people decided to revolt against Louis XVI and his wife, Marie Antoinette, because of myriad malpractices by his government, it took a march to the Bastille in France for the revolution to be effective. The march to the Bastille was conducted by the women of France. And they said, even if you have bundukis, if you have pistols, if you have machine guns, you will not kill all of us. They marched until they moved Louis XVI, who was the king of France. It did not take a doctor because do no harm. Order for them the best diet and take care so that they suffer no hurt and suffer no harm and no damage. They will not administer a deadly drug, tell someone else, or even tell someone else to do so. That is the Hippocratic Oath. It also says, allows specialists to complete surgeries. Allow specialists to complete surgeries. And this simply means being aware of own limitations and keep patient confidentiality. My suggestion today, why can't science and technology adapt a modified form of Hippocratic Oath so that if I'm doing a scientific survey, a scientific study on inequity or the effects of the introduction of competence-based curriculum on humanity, I follow certain protocols. If I'm doing a PhD study, because you know I'm going to be a PhD holder, a doctor, and therefore will engage in research, I ought, as I graduate, don't just read the title of my study. Also tell me, know that the things you're going to do scientifically will have a scientific effect or a social effect, a harmful effect on humanity if they're not done properly. Somebody does methodology. He knows his limitations or her limitations in methodology, but wants the outcome of his or her study to be adapted, and they push through using connections, even when they know that there is a methodological flaw in the findings of their study. That is where I have a problem. And I ask you a question today. Do you think that if we had some modified Hippocratic Oath, perhaps people who are doing PhD in social sciences and pure sciences, not necessarily medicine, would do things differently? If you ask me, the answer is yes. How come that medical field have made it? By and large, I can say over 90% of our medical experts are doing a tremendously fabulous job. Only a few, and like they say, in every marketplace, there must be a madman, a madwoman. But by and large, they're doing a good job. Before I end, I want to request you to follow me on https myoutube.com and gave a good talk on Odin, which you can listen to and add to a little more of what I've said. But I'm also giving you one of the latest dangers of technology, which is found in a video. And I want to share this video with you so that you listen to it for just a second, even as I end this talk. And it's here. My good friend will help me to share.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Dr. Ratnakar D. Bala, Director Academics, IMRF Institute of Higher Education and Research, India, to speak few words.
Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to this National Technology Day celebrations and specially for the international dialogue on technology progress and potential future risks, and also for the Global Academic and Technology Awards conferred by Red Talks International and promoted and supported by Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society. Happy National Technologies Day. Once again, I pronounce a hearty welcome to our special guest, Dr. Chai Ching Tan from Thailand, Professor Stephen from Kenya, Dr. G. Kupuram, Dr. Jera Chaudhary from Malaysia, Dr. Vijayvani, and all the senior professors, principal scientists, associate professors, scientists, assistant professors, research scholars, and all your family and friends who have joined today in this program. National Technology Day is basically celebrated to highlight the achievements of engineers and scientists in the field of technology, science, and humanities. This is remembered on May 11th as a reminder of country's technological achievements. When we say country's technological achievements, a great poet in the vernacular languages say, Desamante Mattikadoi, Desamante Manshuloi, means country is not just the mud and soil, country means people. The technological, the scientific outputs brought out by our scientific society should serve the people. If I have to coin it more clearly, unless and until our research does not stand in the gap in the society, our research is vain. Our academic excellence goes in vain. But it shouldn't be like that. As an organization, we all these years in the same line of thought for which the National Technology Day is being celebrated, highlighting the achievements made in different fields of science and humanities. Red Talks International, with the support of Ratna Prasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society, over 2 decades, practiced and practicing and will practice, honoring the academic and scientific society to motivate, to recognize, and mainly to remind that we have a greater burden, and that is serving our people, serving the people of our country, whatever be the nation. As research and development is the backbone of any country, you and me together are the backbone of our country. And on this day, especially having a dialogue, sharing our views, and above, avoiding some of our scientific people who have contributed their best has been our motive, and that's how this program has come into the tune of the framework in the form of these celebrations. I have many things to put before you. Already our speakers have shared lot of their knowledge from their expertise that they carried all the years. I shall look for some other opportunity to share with you all, and for now I wish to remind, and once again I congratulate all the awardees today who are going to be conferred with different international and national awards by Red Talks International. I thank the organizers and the team and the committees that work behind this, selecting the nominees, then the speakers, and lot of work, as you all know, goes behind this. I salute all of them, and once again congratulate you all. Happy National Technology Day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now we move on to the awards.
Indo-African Education Excellence Award 2021 in Education Planning. Congratulations, Professor Dr. Stephen Onyango Odubero, Vice Chancellor, University of Kigali, Rwanda, founding Vice Chairman of the Educational Management Society of Kenya, Professor, Department of Education Planning and Management, Masindi Muliro, University of Science and Technology, Kakamega, Kenya. Professor Dr. Stephen, area of expertise is Education Planning and Management. He has 65 research publications, attended 40 conferences, seminars, workshops, conducted 16 research projects, and published 5 books by now.
Indo-African Education Excellence Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in education planning and upon recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Professor Dr. Stephen Onyango Odubero and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021, by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Distinguished Research Award in Nanocatalysis and Water Treatment. Congratulations, Dr. Zaira Zaman Chowdhury, Industrial Training Coordinator, Nanotechnology and Catalysis Research Center, Institute of Postgraduate Studies, University of Malaya, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Dr. Zaira Zaman Chowdhury, area of expertise is nanotechnology. She has 1 or 2 research publications, attended 85 conferences, seminars, workshops, guided 21 scholars leading to MPhil and PhD. She has conducted 8 research projects and delivered 15 invited lectures, published 1 book, received 21 awards, and received 2 patents by now.
Distinguished Researcher Award. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in nanocatalysis and water treatment, and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Jairaj Jaman Chaudhary and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021, by President Red Talks. Congratulations, madam.
Hippocrates National Academic Leadership Award 2021 in Health Sciences as Dean and Director. Congratulations, Professor Dr. B. Sendil Kumar, Dean and Director, Health Sciences, School of Allied Health Sciences, Vinayaka Missions Research Foundation, deemed to be University, Salem, Tamil Nadu, India. Professor Dr. B. Sendil Kumar, area of expertise is statistics, operations research, performance analysis of routers. He has 21 research publications, attended 30 conferences, seminars, and workshops, guided 6 scholars leading to MPhil and PhD. He has delivered 14 invited lectures. He has conducted 3 research projects and received 26 awards by now.
Hippocrates National Academic Leadership Award 2021. In recognition for the sustained commitment to teaching excellence in health sciences as Dean and Director, and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. B. Sendil Kumar and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Indo-Europe Best Academic Director Award in Master of Business Administration. Congratulations, Dr. Devapriya Chatterjee, ex-director, Shankara Group of Institutions, NIMS University, Jaipur, Rajasthan, India. Dr. Devapriya Chatterjee, area of expertise is management. He has 21 research publications, attended 26 conferences, seminars, workshops, and received 11 awards by now.
Indo-Europe Best Academic Director Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in Master of Business Administration and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Devapriya Chatterjee and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Peter Drucker National Academic Excellence Award 2021 in Management. Congratulations, Dr. Harisundarji, Professor and Director, Department of Management, Musaliar Institute of Management, Musaliar College of Technology, Pathanamthitta, Kerala, India. Dr. Harisundarji, area of expertise is management. He has 84 research publications, attended 65 conferences, seminars, and workshops, guided 7 research scholars leading to MPhil and PhD, conducted 3 research projects, delivered 26 invited lectures, published 5 books, and received 10 awards by now.
Peter Drucker National Academic Excellence Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in management and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Harisundar G and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Ambrose Fleming Academic Excellence Award 2021 in Electronics and Communication Engineering. Congratulations, Dr. Arimpula Srinivasa Rao, Professor, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Rishi Institute of Engineering and Technology for Women, Hyderabad, Telangana, India. Dr. Srinivasa Rao area of expertise is Electronics and Communication Engineering. He has 4 research publications, attended 17 conferences, seminars, workshops, guided 38 scholars leading to MPhil and PhD, delivered 3 invited lectures, received 1 patent by now.
Ambrose Fleming Academic Excellence Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in electronics and communication engineering, and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Arempulla Srinivas Rao and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
John Smeaton Best Researcher Award 2021 in Civil Engineering. Congratulations, Dr. A. Aravindan, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, KL University, Guntur, Andhra Pradesh, India. Dr. A. Aravindan, area of expertise is environmental engineering, surveying, strength of machines, design of structural elements, estimation and quantity surveying. He has 10 research publications, attended 58 conferences, seminars, workshops, guided 7 scholars leading to MPhil and PhD, and published 1 book by now.
John Smeaton Best Researcher Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in civil engineering and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. A. Aravindan and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Fazlur Rahman Khan National Technology Award 2021 in Structural Engineering. Congratulations, Dr. Srinivasa Reddy Vempada, Professor of Civil Engineering, Gokaraju Rangaraju Institute of Engineering and Technology, Hyderabad, Telangana, India. Dr. Srinivasa Reddy area of expertise is concrete technology, special concretes, rehabilitation and retrofitting of structures, civil engineering, software applications. He has 43 research publications, attended 12 conferences, seminars, workshops, guided 1 scholar leading to MPhil and PhD, conducted 4 research projects, delivered 8 invited lectures, published 6 books, received 5 awards by now.
Fazlur Rahman Khan National Technology Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in structural engineering and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Srinivasa Reddy Vempada and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Theophrastus National Academic Excellence Award 2021 in Botany. Congratulations, Dr. Rauri Bharat Kumar, Professor and Head, Department of Botany, School of Life Sciences, Rayalaseema University, Kurnool, Andhra Pradesh, India. Dr. R. Bharat Kumar, area of expertise is plant biotechnology, ethnobotany, and forest ecology. He has 65 research publications, attended 51 conferences, seminars, workshops, guided 10 scholars leading to MPhil and PhD, conducted one research project, delivered 2 invited lectures, received 2 awards, and received 1 patent by now.
Theophrastus National Academic Excellence Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in botany and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Rauri Bharat Kumar and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Zion Fernell National Academic Excellence Award 2021 in Physiology. Congratulations, Dr. Rajiv Patak, Professor, Physiology Unit, Faculty of Medicine, Manipal College, University, Malaysia, Melaka, Malaysia. Dr. Rajiv, area of expertise is physiology, endocrine toxicology. He has 27 research publications and attended 19 conferences, seminars, workshops by now.
Jean Fernell National Academic Excellence Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in physiology and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Rajiv Patak and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Sendil Kumar, Dean and Director, School of Allied Sciences, Vinayam Research Foundation, deemed to be University, Salem, Tamil Nadu. I am heading the School of Allied Sciences College, which offers around 15 UG courses and 11 PG courses from 2004. Under my leadership and guidance, my college has won more than 30 awards in different academic forums and conclaves. I am a certified NABH assessor and quality management system, ISO. I look at continual improvisation of infrastructural, academic, co-curricular and extracurricular sphere in my institution. As a mark of that, we have been declared Best Allied Science College in 2021. We are also the first education institution to receive the QCI approved TUV SUD approved ISO 21001-2018 certification. Even during this pandemic, our institution has been certified as the first education institution to receive the Workplace Assessment Safety and Hygiene certification. As a Dean and Director of the college, I have strived for academic excellence and placements for our students, and all the awards received by the college stands testimonial to my efforts. I am always inspired by the quote of Albert Payne, the famous American author, "What we do for ourselves dies with us. What we do for others and the world remains and is immortal." Hence, working my way towards immortality through all the good work that is possible by me to the student community. I take great pride in accepting this award, the Hippocrates National Academic Leadership Award 2021 at the Global Academic and Technology Awards by Red Talks. My sincere thanks to the team Red Talks for their outstanding efforts in organizing the event and identifying the talents, and the juries having chosen me for the prestigious award. Congratulations to fellow winners. Thank you and wishing you all a good day.
The rapid expansion of digital communication technologies has been simply astounding. Internet, the word and concept, once familiar only to technologists and the scientific community, has permeated every aspect of people's daily lives. It is quite difficult to find any individual in a modern society that has not been touched by new communication technologies ranging from cellular phones to Bluetooth. Before modern times, messages were carried by runners, carrier pigeons, lights and fires. In most parts of the world, these modes of communication have been superseded by electrical communication systems that can transmit signals over much longer distances and at the speed of light. Communication technologies improve productivity and energy conservation. Increasingly, business meetings are conducted through teleconferences, saving the time and energy formerly expended on travel. Email is rapidly replacing the more costly and slower snail mails. E-commerce has drastically reduced costs and delays associated with marketing, while customers are much better informed about new products and product information. Traditional media outlets such as television, radio, and newspapers have been rapidly evolving in the past few years to cope with the new communication and networking technologies. Ubiquitous technology allows real-time management and coordination of project participants from around the globe. Our goal is to provide the fundamental technical knowledge needed by next-generation engineers and technologists. It is important to recognize that digital system design is not a straightforward process of applying optical design algorithms. Many design decisions are based largely on heuristic judgments and experience. They involve cost and performance, as well as hardware and software trade-offs over a range of alternatives. Our goal is to convey these notions.
Hello. Hello, everyone. It is indeed my great pleasure to receive the award of Red Talks International. The COVID-19 has resulted in schools, colleges, and other educational institutions shut all across the globe. Globally, over 1.2 billion children are out of the classroom, especially kids as well as elders. As a result of this, the education sector has witnessed a drastic change, and it has also changed dramatically with the distinctive rise of e-learning system, electronic learning system, whereby teaching has undertaken remotely and especially on digital platforms. So across the globe, the recent research suggests that online learning has been shown to increase retention of information and take less time, meaning the changes of the coronavirus has caused might be here to stay. While countries at different points in their COVID-19 infection rates, the infection rate is on the higher side. If we go into India, especially in Kerala, from where I come and all, they are on the higher side. But on the education sector, everything has been online, whether it is the language apps or the virtual tutoring or the video conferencing, everything has been on the rise. The usage has been on the rise. So in response to the significant demand, many of the online platforms are offering free access, and this is going to stay over the few years. And Tencent Classroom, meanwhile, has been extensively used. And right from almost the start of the COVID itself. And most of the companies are bolstering the most of the companies are bolstering the capabilities to provide one-stop shop for teachers and students. For example, if we take the case of LARC, a Singapore-based collaboration suite, They have developed a bite dance, something like that, wherein you are going for video conferencing and auto translation facilities, etc. So most of the schools are also forming partnerships with various organizations, and this is going to stay over the coming several years. While we believe that unplanned and rapid move to online learning with no training, insufficient bandwidth, and little preparation will result in poor user experience, this is not going to stay along. And we are hopeful that most of the current online learning, which will automatically be changed into the traditional way of classroom teaching itself. But I'm sure that with the advent of technology, this is going to be effective, and we have to make good use of online learning in the days to come. Thank you.
Lord Macaulay National Academic Excellence Award 2021 in English Language and Literature. Congratulations, Dr. Jairaj John Sekar, Associate Professor, Department of English, The American College, Madurai, Tamil Nadu, India. Dr. Jairaj John Sekar, area of expertise is English Language Teaching Humanities. He has 95 research publications, attended 125 plus conferences, seminars, workshops, guided 77 scholars leading to MPhil and PhD, conducted 4 research projects, delivered 48 invited lectures, published 7 books, received 10 awards by now.
Lord Macaulay National Academic Excellence Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in English language and literature, and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Jairaj John Sekar and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Anthony Lavoisier National Academic Excellence Award 2021 in Chemistry. Congratulations, Dr. Nanduri Gayatri Devi, Associate Professor, Department of Chemistry, CHSD St. Teresa's College for Women, Eluru, Andhra Pradesh, India. Dr. Gayatri Devi, area of expertise is chemistry. She has 20 research publications, attended 100 conferences, seminars, workshops, received 1 patent by now.
Anthony Lavoisier National Academic Excellence Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in chemistry and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Nanduri Gayatri Devi and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, madam.
FC Kohli National Technology Award 2021 in Computer Science. Congratulations, Dr. Nishit Joshi, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science, Banastali Vidyapith, Banastali, Rajasthan, India. Dr. Joshi area of expertise is natural language processing, artificial intelligence, data analytics, data mining, cognitive science, machine translation, information retrieval. He has 75 research publications, attended 150 plus conferences, seminars, workshops, guided 23 scholars leading to MPhil and PhD, conducted 2 research projects, delivered 14 invited lectures, published 3 books, received 3 awards, received 9 patents by now.
FC Kohli National Technology Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in computer science and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Nishit Joshi and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
William Harvey National Academic Excellence Award 2021 in Veterinary Physiology. Congratulations, Dr. Murali Nath, Associate Professor, Department of Physiology, College of Veterinary Science, Prodittur, Andhra Pradesh, India. Dr. Murali Nath area of expertise is veterinary physiology. He has 19 research publications, attended 23 conferences, seminars, workshops, delivered 1 invited lecture, published 12 books by now.
William Harvey National Academic Excellence Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in veterinary physiology and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Murali Nath and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Louis Pasteur National Academic Excellence Award 2021 in Microbiology. Congratulations, Dr. Balajit Singh Sahran, Senior Microbiologist, Department of Microbiology, CCS Haryana, Agricultural University, Hisar, Haryana, India. Dr. Baljit Singh Sahran area of expertise is microbiology. He has 91 research publications, attended 100 conferences, seminars, workshops, guided 27 scholars leading to MPhil, PhD, conducted 5 research projects, delivered 10 invited lectures, published 3 books, received 5 plus awards, received 4 patents by now.
Louis Pasteur National Academic Excellence Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in microbiology and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Baljit Singh Saharan and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Maxwell Lefroy Best Researcher Award 2021 in Agricultural Entomology. Congratulations, Dr. K. Dachinamurthy, Assistant Plant Protection Officer, Directorate of Plant Protection Quarantine and Storage, Central Integrated Pest Management Center, Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh, India. Dr. K. Dachinamurthy area of expertise is agriculture entomology. He has 7 research publications, attended 7 conferences, seminars, workshops, conducted 1 research project, delivered 5 invited lectures, published 3 books, received 3 awards by now.
Maxwell Lefroy Best Researcher Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in agricultural entomology and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratna Prasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. K. Dachinamurthy and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Philip M. Morse National Technology Award 2021 in Operation Research. Congratulations, Dr. D. Mallikarjun Reddy, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Geetham University, Hyderabad, Telangana, India. Dr. D. Mallikarjun Reddy area of expertise is statistics, operation research, performance analysis of routers. He has 45 plus research publications, attended 60 plus conferences, seminars, and workshops, guided 2 scholars leading to MPhil and PhD, delivered 30 invited lectures, published 5 books, received 3 awards, and received 1 patent by now.
Philip M. Morse National Technology Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in operations research and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratna Prasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. D. Mallikarjuna Reddy and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Louis Pasteur National Academic Eminence Award 2021 in Immunology. Congratulations, Dr. Amit Prasad, Assistant Professor, School of Basic Sciences, Indian Institute of Technology, Mandi, Suran, Himachal Pradesh, India. Dr. Amit Prasad area of expertise is inflammation, parasitology, autoimmunity, neurological disorders. He has 40 research publications, attended 40 plus conferences, seminars, workshops, guided 1 scholar leading to MPhil and PhD, conducted 9 research projects, delivered 18 invited lectures, published 4 books, received 11 awards by now.
Louis Pasteur National Academic Eminence Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in immunology and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratna Prasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Amit Prasad and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11th, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Emmanuel Rosencher National Technology Award 2021 in Optoelectronics. Congratulations, Dr. Sajan Ambadil, Scientist, Center for Development of Imaging Technology, Government of Kerala, Chittaranjali Hills, Tiruvallam, Kerala, India. Dr. Sajan Ambadil, area of expertise is security holography and security printing, digital image processing and video image forensic. He has 50 plus research publications, attended 54 conferences, seminars, workshops, guided 22 scholars leading to MPhil and PhD, conducted 41 research projects, delivered 9 invited lectures, published 4 books, received 5 awards, received 3 patents by now.
Emmanuel Rosencher National Technology Award 2021. In the recognition of the consistent superior performance in optoelectronics and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Sajan Ambadil and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Carl Frederick Young Woman Researcher Award 2021 in Mathematics. Congratulations, Dr. Akanksha Singh, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Chandigarh University, Ajitgarh, Punjab, India. Dr. Akanksha Singh, area of expertise is fuzzy optimization techniques, fuzzy set theory and its extensions. She has 11 research publications, attended 3 conferences, seminars, workshops, received 3 awards by now.
Carl Frederick Young Women Researcher Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in mathematics and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratna Prasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Akanksha Singh and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, madam.
That we are using a computer which would have 256 128 GB of memory with 6 GB of RAM and with a great amount of quad core 8 core 12 core processors. But then today this is a reality. So every day we are breaking that Moore's law. So technology as of so today what we are seeing in technology is a breakthrough, and every day we are making a new breakthrough. So that's why I say that when we talk about technology, we are living in very interesting time. And this technology, this artificial intelligence based gadgets, artificial intelligence based applications that we are using, this is facilitating the industry 4.0 revolution. So we are living in times of industry 4.0 revolution, where things are being managed by computers. In US, there are supermarkets being run by Amazon, which are completely which do not have human intervention. You just take out things that you want to, you move out of that supermarket, and you'll be billed automatically. So this is amazing, right? Thank you.
Good evening. Thank you for this opportunity to make my vision regarding future and technology. As we all know that the initial decade, that is from 2001 to 2010 of this century, the revolution was happened in information technology, and the next decade was actually on communication technology. That's why we are here to communicate each other through Zoom or either that kind of Google Meet. Now, in this decade, I presume that the revolution will happen in security-related technologies, because we are not safe in this decade, either physically or digitally. So this is the decade for security-related technologies. Thank you.
Greetings to everyone. I would like to welcome and give my greetings to all the guests of honors, Professor Dr. Chai Ching Tan from Thailand, Professor Dr. Stephen Onyango Dabru from Kenya, Professor Dr. G. Pukram from Kenya, Dr. Zaire Zaman Chaudhary from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Dr. P. Vijayavani from West Midlands, UK. Greetings to everyone, especially our industrious scientists, academicians, research scholars, students, and those who are passionate about technology and latest developments on National Technology Day. As we all know, that May 11 is observed as the National Technology Day as an anniversary of Pokhran nuclear test of 1998 and India's technological advancement in this space. And this day was named by the former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Pokhran nuclear tests were a series of 5 nuclear bomb test explosions conducted by India at the Indian Army Pokhran Test Range. On May 11, 1998, India successfully fired Operation Shakti missile at the Indian Army's Pokhran Test Range in Rajasthan, the first among the 5 nuclear tests in Pokhran. The test was led by the aerospace engineer and late President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalamji. Later, Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee declared India a nuclear state, making it the sixth country to join the nuclear bomb club of the nation. Hence, since 1999, May 11 is celebrated as National Technology Day. This, we remain grateful to our scientists and then political leaderships for the courage shown in Pokhran in 1998. This year, the National Technology Day will be focused on rebooting the economy through science and technology. The technology includes medical technologies, advanced technologies, manufacturing that would enable India to combat COVID 19. Now, I would like to pay my sincere thanks to the Red Talks International for hosting the Global Academic and Technology Awards on the eve of National Technology Day celebration in 2021. I really admired the charismatic and energetic personality of the Professor Dr. Ratnakar D. Balaji, the President of the program, Director Academics IMRF, Institute of Higher Education and Research India. I'm glad that I'm associated with him since December 2018 when I attended and presented a paper in an international conference which held in Goa. I really congratulate you, sir, for contributing so hardly in the academic field with such a dynamic energy. You are such an inspiration. Really, I'm really admire you, sir. I'm very thankful to you for honoring me with the prestigious award, Carl Friedrich Young Woman Researcher Award 2021 in Mathematics. Thank you, sir. Thank you, team, and thank you to everyone. I congratulate everyone, every Indian on this Indian National Technology Day. Thank you.
Matthias Jacob Schleiden National Academic Excellence Award 2021 in Plant Biotechnology. Congratulations, Dr. Guru Prasad Mupala, Research Executive, Kopat Sustainable Solutions Limited, Hyderabad, Telangana, India. Dr. Guru Prasad Mupala area of expertise is transgenic plants, agri nanotechnology, mycorrhiza, fermentation, breeding phytochemistry. He has 50 research publications, attended 175 conferences, seminars, workshops, guided 20 scholars leading to MPhil and PhD, delivered 2 invited lectures, published 15 books, received 2 awards by now.
Matthias Jacob Schill, the National Academic Excellence Award 2021, in recognition of the consistent superior performance in plant biotechnology and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratna Prasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Guru Prasad Mupala and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Oscar Elton International Academic Eminence Award 2021 in Aquaculture. Congratulations, Dr. Akansha Khati, Assistant Professor, Department of Aquaculture, College of Fisheries, GB Pant University of Agriculture and Technology, Pantnagar, Uttarakhand, India. Dr. Akansha Khati, area of expertise is aquaculture zoology. She has 54 research publications, attended 6 conferences, seminars, workshops, guided 2 scholars leading to MPhil and PhD, conducted 2 research projects, delivered 2 invited lectures, published 3 books, received 4 awards by now.
Oscar Elton International Academic Eminence Award 2021, in recognition of the consistent superior performance in aquaculture and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratna Prasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Akanksha Kaiti and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, madam.
Leonhard Euler National Academic Eminence Award 2021 in Mathematics. Congratulations, Dr. Parjaya Jaideep Harjibai, Lecturer, Department of Mathematics, Government Polytechnic, Rajkot, Gujarat, India. Dr. Jaideep, area of expertise is mathematics. He has 16 research publications, attended 9 conferences, seminars, workshops, delivered 11 invited lectures, published 3 books by now.
Leonhard Euler National Academic Eminence Award 2021, in recognition of the consistent superior performance in mathematics and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratna Prasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Parijia Jaideep Harjibai and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Hugo Grotius National Academic Eminence Award 2021 in Legal Studies. Congratulations, Mr. Raja Satyajit Banerjee, Advocate, Calcutta High Court, BBD Bagh, Kolkata, West Bengal, India. Mr. Raja Satyajit Banerjee area of expertise is law. He has 5 research publications, attended 5 conferences, seminars, workshops, conducted 1 research project, delivered 5 plus invited lectures, published 3 books, received 1 award by now.
Hugo Grotius National Academic Eminence Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in legal studies and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratna Prasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Mr. Raja Satyajit Banerjee and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Adam Smith National Academic Eminence Award 2021 in Economics. Congratulations, Mr. Jawad Ahmad Wani, PhD Scholar, Department of Economics, School of Economics, Central University of Kerala, Kasaragod, Kerala, India. Mr. Jawhar Ahmad Wani area of expertise is microeconomics, statistics, mathematical economics, tourism economics, environmental economics, research methodology, and quantitative techniques. He has 7 research publications, attended 47 conferences, seminars, workshops, received 13 awards by now.
Adam Smith National Academic Eminence Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in economics and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratna Prasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Mr. Gauhar Ahmad Wani and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Gregor Mendel National Academic Excellence Award 2021 in Genetics and Plant Breeding. Congratulations, Dr. K. John, Principal Scientist, IFT, Regional Agricultural Research Station, Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh, India. Dr. K. John, area of expertise is genetics and plant breeding. He has 80 research publications, attended 23 conferences, seminars, workshops, guided 4 scholars leading to MPhil and PhD, conducted 4 research projects, delivered 1 invited lecture, published 1 book, received 20 awards by now.
Gregor Mendel National Academic Excellence Award 2021 in recognition of the consistent superior performance in genetics and plant breeding and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratna Prasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. K. John and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Maxwell Lefroy Best Researcher Award 2021 in Agriculture Entomology. Congratulations, Dr. Sweta Sarpar, Assistant Plant Protection Officer, DPPQ and S, DAC and FW, Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India, Central IPM Center, Hyderabad, Telangana, India. Dr. Sweta Sarpar area of expertise is agriculture entomology. She has 10 research publications, attended 11 conferences, seminars, workshops, received 1 award by now.
Maxwell Lefroy Best Researcher Award 2021 in recognition of the consistent superior performance in agriculture entomology and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards. Ratna Prasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Sweta Sarpur and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, madam.
Anthony van Leeuwenhoek Best Researcher Award 2021 in Microbiology. Congratulations, Dr. Suma C. Kamar, Doctorate in Microbiology, Raichur, Karnataka, India. Dr. Suma, area of expertise is microbiology. She has 12 research publications, attended 6 conferences, seminars, and workshops, received 1 award by now.
Anthony van Leeuwenhoek Best Researcher Award 2021 in recognition of the consistent superior performance in microbiology and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards. Ratna Prasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Sumasi Kamar and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, madam.
Charles Babbage National Technology Award 2021 in Computer Science and Engineering. Congratulations, Dr. Chandrasekhar Shankar Shinde, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Dr. J.J. Magdam College of Engineering, Jaisinghpur, Maharashtra, India. Dr. Chandrasekhar Shankar Shinde, area of expertise is computer science and engineering. He has 22 research publications, attended 48 conferences, seminars, workshops, delivered 1 invited lecture, received 7 awards by now.
Charles Babbage National Technology Award 2021 in recognition of the consistent superior performance in computer science and engineering and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards. Ratna Prasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. Chandrasekhar Shankar Shinde and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Srinivasa Ramanujan National Academic Eminence Award 2021 in Mathematics. Congratulations, Dr. P. Tirunavukarasu, Assistant Professor, PG and Research, Department of Mathematics, Periyar EVR College, Tiruchirappalli, Tamil Nadu, India. Dr. P. Tirunavukarasu, area of expertise is soft computing, analysis, number theory, differential equations, fuzzy inventory, and fixed point theorems. He has 106 research publications, attended 48 conferences, seminars, workshops, guided 45 scholars leading to MPhil and PhD, delivered 12 invited lectures, published 3 books, received 10 awards by now.
Srinivasa Ramanujan National Academic Eminence Award 2021. In recognition of the consistent superior performance in mathematics and upon the recommendations of the Committee on Red Talks International Academic Excellence Awards, Ratnaprasad Multidisciplinary Research and Educational Society acknowledges the invaluable contribution of Dr. P. Thiruvanakarasu and is pleased to present this prestigious academic award in the Red Talks International Academic Excellence Award conferring ceremony on the eve of National Technology Day, May 11, 2021 by President Red Talks. Congratulations, sir.
Good morning to everyone. Thank you for selecting this award, and I'm especially thankful for Ratan Prasad sir and his team. Thank you very much.
Dear audience, it gives me immense pleasure to speak on technology and future. As far as the technology is concerned, it is practical application of scientific knowledge for different purposes. In current scenario, the role of technology is very wide. It is considered as an important and significant part of our life. Let me tell you, is it possible for a man to do smart work without internet facilities? Even for a researcher, is it possible to do good research without information and communication technology? If we look at different sectors of an economy, whether it is education, whether it is health, it is agricultural sector, or it is industrial sector, in every field we are in need of information and communication technology. So without information and communication technology, we can't do the good and smart work. Not only this, people who develop new technology, first they are in need of technology. Without technology, they can't develop new technology. That means those who develop technology, they also are dependent on technology. And day by day, our dependency on technology is increasing. That is a concern of our future. In future, we may be more dependent on technology. So what we have to do, we have to focus on the innovations, inventions and development of new technologies. In current scenario, artificial intelligence is an example, blockchain technology is an example, and other technologies, data analytics. So the message should go from here to different institutions of the country, whether it is government or private institutions. Please focus more on the development of new technologies, because our development is based on technology. If technology is not there, information communication is not there, we can't imagine better development of a country. Thanks.
THANKYOU, thank you, thank you. THANKYOU, thank you, thank you. THANKYOU, thank you, thank thank you, 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 thank you.